So hello guys and welcome to Self Poultry Farm. This video will be giving the farm updates. So I've already given the update of that chicken house on top there. So I hope it's visible on top there. So that's the chicken house that we are building for expansion. Right now I'm in the farm coffee plantation. So it's an experimental hash avocado here that we were experimenting, and also the coffee plantation. So majorly my feelings to coffee farming since we were young. It's usually very hectic, but at least for this period, they were paid well, like 120 or 130 shillings. That's around $1 per kg. So it's a bit tedious. It's not a straightforward money. You have to work for it so much, be rent on the farm for you to get 130 shillings. However, at least have started paying. Coffee is a luxurious business, only that it's majorly controlled by the government. So it's not like poultry farming where you can determine or the buyers can determine, both buyers and sellers can determine the value and the pricing of of, of their products, such that if there are no eggs, the prices will be pushed up. So if you are a farmer and at that time you have eggs, you'll at least reap well. And also, when there are a lot of eggs will find their actual prices in the market. So this benefits farmers. So coffee is on the opposite. Price is determined by few individuals, so you can't actually tell how much your coffee will be. So this section here, we are adding some bit of coffee. So this one we planted with the rains. So even as the rains give us chance, we have got a good side also for the rains. So we were able to plant this coffee. All this section have planted coffee. So this is a little coffee plant that we have planted with the rains. So we are hoping that the next few years, this is 2 to 3 years, we'll be harvesting this coffee. Yes, we'll be harvesting this coffee. Hope the prices will be good. And so we are hoping also for the next long rains, we can also add another section at the bottom there. So our land is usually this tippy. This is not my land, this is my parents' land. It's usually so slopey. You can see the chicken house is over there at the top. At the top there, that's where the chicken house is. This is the farm plantation, the coffee plantation, and at the bottom we have maize plantation. So we usually have a lot of monkeys in this section or this area. So and monkeys like avocados and maize. So we never harvest that much of maize because of monkeys. Also around most of it is trees. So we have a lot of tree vegetation. Monkeys like they actually reside on trees. So this gives us challenges, especially with the maize plantation. So the maize, you can see, this is the maize vegetation. It's actually doing well because of also the rains. So the plants is on this section, the separator, the gabion, we add a little bit of napier grass. This section we add coffee, and for the long rains we will be removing this maize and also converting this section to coffee plantation. Okay, so converting it to coffee plantation. So we are going to the bottom so that we can see where we are drilling a borehole, or it's a well. We are drilling a well. We have water shortages in the farm, even with the rains. It's actually lack of water. It's still raining. We have harvested the rainwater, but we had a small challenge that we highlighted. That challenge is with the heavy rains, the soil that where we had set up the tank, the bigger tank, the 10,000 liter tank, started going down to the chicken coop. So we had to move, and we had to move our tank location. So in the process of moving the tank, we had to pour out the water so that it could be portable and also movable around the farm. So here we have a macadamia tree. Yeah, this is also another venture that farmers are exploring so much. I have been burned on the heart. I think it's napier grass, or it's very itchy. I've fallen and come into contact with napier grass. It's so itchy. It's so itchy. So macadamia is also another venture that farmers are reaping well. They are used to produce oil, vegetable oil. They are also so nutritious when roasted. So a Chinese company is coming to the farmers to procure this macadamia once they are ready. I think a kg also goes for more than 100 shillings. Best thing with macadamias is you don't put a lot of effort in having them ready. Actually, there is no effort. Just once, you just need the tree. It also consumes a lot of farm area. So we have one here. We have another one small there. Yeah. So they consume a lot of farm area, and the place where they sit on cannot be irrigated. So it's a venture that farmers are also exploring. Problem with macadamia is just that they also take very long time to mature. Otherwise, it's a good profitable venture, especially if you're in town. you can explore. You can plant, instead of your land being bare, you can plant macadamia or hash avocados. They don't have so much effort. You can be getting passive income while you're in the city. So let's go to where we are drilling a well. So we have a challenge with water in the farm, and we are trying to address the situation. So why come all this way for water? It's around 150 meters uphill. So the reason why we never drilled a well at the home place or around the homestead or around the poultry farm is because it would be very much very expensive to get to drill the well on the borehole. So this is it. This is where we are drilling. We had some people drilling here today, and yeah, we have some guys drilling. It's manual work. This is around, they have done this, they started today. They are already, what is this, around 1.5 meters. It's around 1.5 meter. So this place we are expecting, we won't go for so long without water. So it's cheap. We won't get to 20 feet before we get some water. So that's why we preferred drilling it down here. We'll be putting on a submersible pump. It will be pumping water from here to 150 feet to the bigger tank, feeding us with water. We have government water that we usually pay for every month. The problem with that water is it's very unreliable. It usually comes like once per month or once per 2 months, and chicken really take a lot of water. With the 10,000 tank, it's just a few weeks before they finish the whole 10,000 liters. For the smaller tank, the 3,000 liter tank, and that is used for home consumption. So we'll be getting very clean water here. We'll also be using it to irrigate the coffee and also irrigate, also feed the animals in the farm. Chicken usually take a lot of water. So I'll also be sharing in the near days. I'll be sharing the progress of the drilling process here. So I'll be updating on once we get to the water, and we'll be digging a tunnel to carry the pipes and to carry the electricity here. If we'll be getting electricity, we don't have electricity down here, so electricity will come from the homestead to here. That's 150 meters, around 160 meters from the consumer unit to here. Also having a submersible pump, which will be dismantling upon pumping water to the tanks. And also, yeah, I'll be sharing that progress in the near future. That's the development going on in the farm. Stay tuned for this and more updates. Bye bye.